Yes team, what's happening? My name's Izzy and I'm going to take you around Phasmophobia and show you a short but comprehensive guide in how to play the game. I'm going to explain how to find ghosts, how the van works and how all the tools work. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible for you. So if you do like the video, please like, subscribe and share the video with your friends. And if you stick around to the end, you'll see me jump out of my skin because I was not expecting what happened. So as soon as you load in, this is the lobby you'll enter. There's loads of little mini games to do, but we're just going to go straight into the game. Single player or multiplayer, you decide. For this instance, we're going to play single player. From here, you can change your character and select a job. We're going to pick Edgefield. It's a small house, but there's also asylum, there's a campsite, there's a school, there's a prison, there's loads. It's very scary. I'm not bothered what anyone says. Once you've selected your mission, then you select the difficulty. I'm just going to use professional for this instance. Select that. From here you can click buy and you can buy all the different items, but I don't need to, so I'm just going to add everything in so I can show you how they all work. Ready up and hit start. This game is best experienced on headphones or on a VR. So welcome to the van. On the left we've got all the tools and on the right we've got some information screens. I'll run through them now. The first thing I always look at is the objective screen. So you've got 4 objectives. The number 1 is always discover what type of ghost we're dealing with, and then you've got 3 optional objectives. In this instance we've got get a ghost to walk through salt, repel a ghost using smudge sticks while it's chasing someone, and prevent a ghost from hunting with a crucifix. We also get some key information, the name of the ghost, which is Dave Bowen. Not going to use that because it does anger the ghost, but I'll explain later on. This screen's like a little map, so you can click through and you can see all the different levels. I can see that in the garage is where the breaker is, signified by that generator mark. Down here is your sanity. If there's multiple people playing, it'll show multiple sanities. Obviously at the moment it's between 100 and 99. As your sanity lowers down, that's when the ghost will hunt and haunt you. It's more likely to haunt you if it's under 50%, and you'll know it's a demon if it hunts you under 75%. This marker here shows you how much activity is happening in the house. So if I press J to bring up the journal, this is the screen I'll see. If you go to overview, it'll show you everything that we've seen on the objective list. Also in here, it'll explain all the cursed possessions. We've got a Ouija board, we've got a voodoo doll, we've got the haunted mirror, we've also got summoning circle, music box and tarot cards. Tarot cards are the best, by the way. The journal is also where we store our photos, our evidence, and we can see all the ghost types. Onto ghost types, there are 24 ghosts currently in this game. So for instance, the poltergeist, its strength is that it can throw multiple objects at once, and its weakness, with nothing to throw, poltergeists become powerless. One of the most famous ghosts, the poltergeist, known to manipulate objects around it to spread fear into its victim. Now if we were looking for a poltergeist, we'd be looking for spirit box, fingerprints and ghost writing, which I'll go through in a second. The objective of this game is very simple. It's just to find a ghost or find out what ghost it is you're hunting. However, that's easier said than done when you're scared. As we find pieces of evidence, we just tick them off and it narrows down the ghost. If it's something that we're not getting, so for instance we weren't getting ghost writing, we can scratch it out. We'll see that also reduces the amount of ghost types we're working with. So here on the back desk, this is the most important thing. It's the key to the house. We need that to get in. This computer here, we use it to monitor different cameras. Head cams, we've got mounted cameras, and we've also got fitted cameras into like the prison or the asylum. One thing I will mention is when you're in the van, you are safe. There's no lowering sanity, and obviously the ghost can't get you. Another thing that's a very key point is your microphone is always on. So if you're talking to your friend, even just having a general chat, the ghost can hear you. If you're not on the radio, the ghost can still hear you. So if your friend's in the house and you're pressing on the radio and he's getting hunted, the likelihood is your friend's going to die because the ghost don't know where they are. You can use that to your advantage if you want to get your friend killed. So looking at the first board, the most important tool you're going to need is a torch. This is the main torch. It's rubbish. As you progress, you'll be able to get a much better torch, which is this one. So after the torch, I want 2 items that will detect the ghost. You can only carry 3 items at a time. Head over to the keypad and give it a click. Now you can press the T button to turn the torch on, and right click will turn the EMF on. We've already got the key, so we can open the door. So that was a haunt. So now we're in the garage. This is the generator. Turn it on, you can turn the lights on. Just like that. Oh my goodness gracious. Or not, because it just popped the lights. That wasn't meant to happen. So over here, this is the only way to hide from the ghost. You'll need to turn all your electronics off or it will find you. So you'd hide in here, close the door and then turn your electrics off. And that's why we got the key before. So whenever you find a bone, you'll want to take a picture of it and then pick it up. That's a key piece of the game. And it also rewards you with some extra money, which is great because you can buy some stronger flashlight. As you go up in the ranks, some of the hiding places like here, for instance, will be blocked off. After you've got your torch, the most important tools for me is the EMF reader and the thermometer. They're the easiest to use and the easiest to show detection. So your EMF reader will go from 1 to 5, depending on the ghost. Okay, so we know the ghost is here because it's detecting it with the EMF, which is sending the reading up a little bit. After that, the thermometer, it reads the temperature, obviously. If you go below 0, you've got freezing temperatures. Again, likely to be in the room with the ghost. Another really good tool is the fingerprint detector or UV light. So you can use either this one or you can use the glow stick. The glow stick's great once you already know what room the ghost's in because you can leave it on the floor, but the UV light's great if you're moving around the building. This one here is the video camera, and you can put that on a tripod, you can put it on a desk. Here's a tripod, for instance. But the cool thing with the camera is you can walk around in UV. You don't actually need a torch. I said UV then, but I think I meant infrared. Basically, you can see in the dark. Once you've put a camera down, you can monitor it from the command center, the van. As you can see there, a picture just fell down. So with the camera, you're looking to detect ghost orbs. Something that goes hand in hand with the camera is this. It's called a dot projector, and when a ghost walks through it, it'll leave a ghostly shadowy look. You can detect that from the van, but I'll show you how it works inside. So once inside, you place it on a wall or on the floor, and it'll detect up like dots like that. And then when the ghost walks through or passes through, you'll see the figure of the ghost. So obviously with a dot projector and everything else I'm going to show you now, you really need to know the location of the ghost before you go any further. One of the first things I like to do once I know what room the ghost in is put the book down and a dot projector. They're easy to leave around and you can just see things happening. Once you put the book down, the ghost will write in it. This is the spirit box. You can use it to communicate with the ghost. If you leave it on the floor, as so, the ghost will talk in it if it's supposed to do so. So that's a piece of your evidence. If you want to anger the ghost, you can use its name. So in this instance, it would have been Dave Bowen. So these here are the motion detectors, and they set off every time someone walks past it or the ghost walks through it. I've added a motion sensor near the front door, as you can see by the red line. So if I was to go through it, it'll beep and it'll go green. This one here is salt. If the ghost walks through it, it leaves footprint. The footprints are great because it's an interaction. You can take a picture of it, easy money. So this is the lighter. There's two things you can do with the lighter. You can use it to light a candle, and you can use it to light smudge sticks. The candle you use to get the ghost to blow out, it's normally an objective, and the smudge sticks, you can either smudge the room to stop the ghost hunting or slow it down, or you can smudge the ghost when it chases you to escape the ghost. To do that, you literally have a lighter, press F, dead easy. These are little microphones. You leave them in the room of the ghost or just anywhere in general, and if there's noises, you'll obviously know where the ghost is. They show up on the sound sensor board. So that's how the sound sensors look. You can see where it is and if it's picking up any sound. It was picking up 6%, now it's not, and you can see all the location of where it actually picks up. These are parabolic microphones, so you can listen for sounds from afar. So you're low on sanity, these are really good if the ghost moved room or something like that. This is obviously a crucifix. If you put it in the room of the ghost, it will slow the ghost down from hunting. So it's supposed to stop at least one hunt. Doesn't always happen. If the ghost's very aggressive, it'll still come and get you. But the idea of these, in my opinion, is you put it as close to the middle of the room as possible. When the ghost spawns, it'll stop it attacking you. So now we're on to the final and best tool in the arsenal. These are Headstrap cameras. What's good about these is you can put them on or get your friends to put them on, and then you can monitor them from the van, as you can see. It's really funny when your friend's getting chased by a ghost and you're just watching from the comfort of the van. Once you've found all your evidence and ticked it off, it'll tell you which ghost it is. So as I said earlier, just be finding the evidence and then ticking it off. In this case, a ghost orbs, dot projector and fingerprints brings up a banshee. The more and more you play, the more and more you'll realise all the ghosts have different traits. Some are fast, some are slow, some like the cold, some like the hot. There's loads to go through, but the more you play, the more you'll understand. I think that wraps it all up for now, but thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. Obviously share the video with your friends, and if you'd like me to go into more depth or show you a hunt, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much guys, take care. My fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, bye bye. Thank you now.